We live in perilous times. Every day the world seems to teeter on the brink of chaos, leaving us to wonder what tomorrow will bring. What new crisis will emerge? What new war must we fear? What new disease must we be wary of? What new threat to our safety and to our future must our mind grapple with today? It's as if we are living on borrowed time, as if the world is falling apart at its seams. Order slowly unraveling into chaos. If we are to take the word of the media and our world leaders, impending doom approaches at a faster rate as each day passes. It is inevitable, it seems, and we have no way of stopping it or slowing it down. We are helpless to avoid it or even postpone it. It is out of our control. Despite our efforts to carry on with life as usual, the fear looms over us like a shadow. We try to ignore it, but there it lingers every day in the darkest, furthest corner of our mind. We go for a walk to try and clear our mind, but what do we see? We see a society in decay. We see degradation, poverty, crime, loss of income, families struggling, welfare, food banks, homelessness. We see suffering. We see humans but no humanity. We look into ourselves and what do we see? We see loneliness. We see weakness. We see ourselves struggling with addictions and bad habits that we can't seem to shake. We see depression that we can't seem to get a grasp of. We see a lack of security. We see fragility. We see broken dreams and broken hearts. We see divorce. We see family breakdowns. We see emptiness and insecurities. We see trauma. We can choose to live in blissful ignorance while we are young, but this youthful optimism we once had is slowly ground out of us as we grow older and begin to become aware of the true nature of the world in which we live. The truth is, both the individual and society are in a perpetual state of decay. So we look to those who are thriving in spite of all this as an example of how to orient ourselves. Those who have seemed to have elevated themselves above the chaos. The rich and the wealthy. That small percentage of people that have resisted the decay and do not have to dwell in the mire with us normal people. We tell ourselves that we must be like them if we are to escape. We dream of a day we will be able to elevate our status, so we will not have to deal with the problems that we face on a day-to-day basis. We put our faith in the dream that is material wealth, the riches and the lifestyle that will free us. We cling on to the dream and hope one day that the dream will become our reality. So we chase wealth often to little or no avail. The closer we get to our target, the further away it seems to be. Constantly slipping through our fingers, we are told to persevere, and to keep pushing. We are told to try harder, to work harder.
So when I see people who don't have what they want, I consider them losers.
We try again, but this time, doubt begins to creep in. Will we ever make it? Will we ever be rich? Will we ever be free? This realization of the magnitude of our dreams and the restrictions of everyday life lead us back into the cycle of procrastination and depression. In search of relief, we seek out distractions to soothe our minds. Whether it's turning to drugs, alcohol, or parties, we have a wealth of vices to choose from to help ease our burdens. However, once the temporary thrill wears off, we are right back to where we started, but a little worse off this time, a little more tired. But we don't give up. We have the motivation to go again. We are resilient. We convince ourselves we need to work harder, that we are not working hard enough, that we are weak. But we must be strong. We can be strong. We will be strong. We tell ourselves this time we'll take it seriously. It's now or never. So we go again. We work hard. We start up a routine. All is going well. We start to make progress. We are getting there. Maybe this time we will make it. It's right around the corner. We've just got to persevere. But the bills are piling up, and we aren't making any money yet. We have deadlines at work. Our boss is breathing down our neck. It is so hard to juggle everything at once. Doubt begins to creep in. Will I ever make it? Is this possible? Is this meant for me? Am I good enough? Am I smart enough? Will I ever make it out? Will I ever be free? We are stuck in a recurring loop. We chase the dream to escape reality. We fall short. We fail. Our failures and the mediocrity of our lives lead us back into bad habits to help us deal with the shame. We can't bear to face ourselves or our failures, so we drown out our sorrows. We distract ourselves from the fact that we are not capable of completing the task at hand, the task of freeing ourselves. We deafen the noise of the outside world. We are safe in our own little bubble, in our safe space. We convince ourselves that we are okay, that we are happy. We ignore reality and live in our delusions. But in the darkest, furthest corners of our mind, we know all it takes is for a little storm to come, and the house of cards we have built for ourselves will come tumbling down. Despite our best efforts, we can't seem to ascend to the heights we've set for ourselves. We fall short, time and again, unable to meet the standards we've laid out. In today's fast-paced world, with its myriad distractions and temptations, the challenge only seems to grow greater. We strive to rid ourselves of these distractions, to break free from the habits that hold us back. But try as we might, we often find ourselves thwarted, unable to enact the changes necessary to achieve our full potential. And in our moments of reflection, we're left grasping for understanding, wondering what separates us from the success we so desperately seek. It's in moments like these that we must acknowledge a greater truth, that our salvation lies not in our own strength or wealth, but in something far greater. We must put our faith in a power beyond ourselves, trusting in the guiding hand of God to lead us to our full potential, to lift us from the depths of our struggles, and to save us from the perils that surround us. For it is only through faith that we can truly transcend our limitations and soar to the heights of our destiny. Building faith is a journey, not a sudden transformation. As Christ illustrated, faith is akin to constructing a house. It requires a firm foundation. Therefore, it's imperative that we anchor our faith in solid ground, namely, the bedrock of Scripture. Scripture serves as the steadfast foundation upon which we build our faith. Just as a house fortified on rock withstands tempests, our faith, firmly rooted in the unyielding truths of Scripture, remains steadfast in the face of life's storms. To truly place our trust in the Most High, we must embark on a journey of seeking, exploration, and study. By immersing ourselves in His Word, we gain insight into God's revelation of Himself to humanity. Through the Scriptures, we glimpse His divine attributes, His promises, His mercy, and His unfailing love. It is through this understanding that our faith finds its foundation. Furthermore, through the teachings and example of Christ, we are granted a profound understanding of God's character. Christ, as the embodiment of divine truth, serves as a bridge between humanity and the Creator, illuminating the path to a deeper relationship with Him. In essence, by earnestly seeking God through studying and exploring the Scriptures, we cultivate a deeper understanding of His nature and His purpose for our lives. It is through this journey of discovery that our faith is strengthened and our connection to Him is deepened. In our own personal relationships, the decision to trust someone isn't taken lightly. It's a deliberate process rooted in understanding and observation. We don't entrust our deepest thoughts and feelings to just anyone. Rather, we invest time in getting to know them, learning their motivations, understanding their character, and discerning their reliability. This discernment isn't based solely on hearsay or second-hand information. Rather, it's the result of our own first-hand experiences and observations. We delve into the depths of their personality, seeking to uncover the truth about who they are and whether they are worthy of our trust. Similarly, Building our faith in God requires a similar level of intentionality and discernment. Just as we seek to understand the nature of those we trust in human relationships, so too must we seek to understand the nature of God. The Bible repeatedly underscores the importance of seeking God, for it is through this pursuit that we come to know Him more deeply and intimately. By seeking God and immersing ourselves in His Word, we gain insights into His character, His promises, and His unfailing love. This deeper understanding fosters a sense of trust and confidence in Him, compelling us to place our faith wholeheartedly in His hands. The Scripture stands as a timeless gift bestowed upon humanity by the Most High, a gift that transcends the rise and fall of empires, civilizations, and dynasties. Across millennia, it has remained steadfast, offering profound wisdom and enduring relevance to individuals from all walks of life. In the midst of life's storms, when uncertainty looms and chaos surrounds us, the Scripture serves as an unwavering anchor for our faith. Amidst the crashing waves of adversity, it provides a sanctuary of truth and solace, guiding us with its eternal wisdom and comforting embrace. To fortify our faith and deepen our understanding, we turn to the Word as our compass and our refuge. Through prayerful reflection and diligent study, we seek the guidance of the Most High, trusting in His divine wisdom to illuminate our path and provide us with strength and clarity. Therefore, let us immerse ourselves in the pages of the Bible, for within its sacred verses lies the key to unlocking the mysteries of life and the assurance of divine guidance. With unwavering faith and steadfast prayer, we open our hearts to the boundless love and guidance of God, confident that He will lead us through every trial and tribulation and into the light of His eternal truth.